back in 2007, when right after the acquisition at Meadowbank, we were looking at other opportunity around. What became obvious to us is that we were potentially in a position of a land position as big as the Abitibi from Rouen to Val-d'Or.
I had to go to Toronto to sell the project to the high management. I can see myself walking through the boardroom and everybody was there. Then I make my announcement. Meliadine project will be a 3,000 ton per day project underground, and I need $1.2 billion to achieve that without an airstrip. I was not the most popular guy that day.
So the big concern was the land, and to make sure that we don't disturb the land because it's their way of life. And so we did some change to make sure that we will protect the land. What was really important is to go in each communities to gather information about what is important for them, what is their concern.
Maybe one of the good decisions we took was in December 2015 when we say no go to the project. At that time, we were not ready, and also the market was not ready. Strategically, we started to put in place the hotel, the restaurant, to make sure we're going to be ready for construction, and also it let us time to put the right team in place.
So the hiring strategy was built around one main element, which was to maintain our organizational culture at the Meliadine mine. So all of the aspects of the recruitment process were built around that. Also maximizing the local hiring, so wanting to have as many Inuit employees as possible in the different positions.
Since the beginning of the project, lots of talented people did put a lot of efforts in having put this project forward. So from the drilling stages to the study stages to the construction, and all of these resources were coming from Agnico Eagle as a whole. And that kind of support that we get from the other divisions or the technical services, to me, made a huge difference on the project.
There's many challenges associated with building a mine in the north, especially around the remoteness, as well as the weather that we experience here at Meliadine. However, we have 10 plus years of experience in developing projects and operating in the north, more specifically at Meadowbank, which we definitely benefited from.
The biggest challenges we had to face was the barge season. Meliadine being on a remote site, we had only 14 weeks per year to bring material to site. So we needed enormous planning to ensure that we did not miss on anything. And every time our planning was completed, we restarted the planning.
One of the most important milestones I've been part of is the transportation of all the material supply for the Meliadine construction. I learned that everything is possible in the north in a short period of time.
One of the things I'm most proud of is the collaboration and support we got from the community. During some periods, our activities may have been a bit disturbing to the community, but at the end, we always had the full collaboration. We have a big base of employees coming from not only Rankin Inlet, but other communities within the Kivalik. For the long term, our objective is to have our operation managed by Inuit.
This mine will generate a lot of employment, so people will be able to come here, accomplish great things. This project will have a tremendous impact on the communities in Nunavut.
I think for Meliadine in the future, I know we will see a lot more Inuit getting into mining, and Inuit are starting to move up in their roles, and I think over the next few years we'll have Inuit filling out all the positions underground as we're planning right now.
It really changed a lot since 2017, the first time I arrived here at Meliadine camp. It's growing, the camp, and it's a nice working environment. Like, we help each other out like it's a family.
What's cool about the mine is we get to meet people from all over the world pretty much, and I get to see all my friends, my coworkers, and just to see familiar faces. It's good to see all the time. For the whole 2 weeks, it's nice.
Kuya outlang na matahi. Ayoko na pala ang matasa nakatakto. Nagkoorda paksuri. Alre paksuri. Nakituin na nunalang ni tika katakto.
It was fantastic to be with the Inuit, working with the Inuit. We have a very good relation, and it was very awesome to exchange our knowledge, learn with them, learn their language.
It had positive impacts on my life working here at Meliadine, made new friends, helped me become a better man here.
None of us have ever done a project of that magnitude. Well, all together we went through. So today I can see that all those young engineers and young technicians, they grow through the project, they acquire a lot of knowledge, and they're sharing that knowledge through Agnico Eagle every day. And I'm very proud of them. It was a very great, it was a great team and a great honor for me to work with them.
I often heard people say that this was the best project that they had worked on. And I think at Agnico Eagle we must be proud of that because we've set the stage for that.
What we can see now with Meliadine, with the success we got, I'm very proud that I've been part of that team.
I strongly believe that our workforce is the most significant resource that we have to achieve great success. And that's what made a huge difference on the project.
People, it's a big part of this success here.
I would like to thank everyone that participated to that project because you've been the key element of the success of that project.